I am Mr. Floyd channeling to Channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. And hey, Helene is just Helene at the moment, and so we'll see what we've got here. But yes, happy first day of summer. How's your first and full moon? Tonight is the full moon in Capricorn. It's two full moons in this year. It doesn't happen for like 60 something years. There's two full moons in a year in Capricorn. As a Capricorn North node, grateful baby boy. So, how are we doing this dawning? Give it a few minutes. Let's see if people pile in. We've been on for 50 seconds here, and see what we've got. Hopefully, you're having a great dawning yourself. We'll see what we got going on this morning. Not sure if Millie's going to show up or who. Ah, somebody just showed up. Slowly but surely. All right. Well, we've got two here. Mary. Hi, Mary. Oh, I'll go back to one. So I don't know if this count. I can't trust this count. YouTube's count on anything. As I'll get different counts on my videos versus the video count versus what I see on YouTube. What I see on the app for YouTube creators, none of it makes any sense. See, it's telling me there's one, but there's like two people in the chat. So this makes, now there's three. So none of this makes any sense. Their algorithm is a little up and down. But hi, Angela. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great Friday and ready for your weekend. Millie, good dawning. You know, YouTube makes no sense. I won't put this out there since there's three of you, but there's four of you in my chat, but yet it tells me there's three. And I go look at my videos, and one video says it has 300 views in the video, but then the YouTube app says it has 200 views, and none of it makes any sense. I wish they could just kind of stop playing their games and just be a little more balanced. The view is the one where it's hard to see. It's all hard to see at this point. I've noticed there's so many discrepancies in the numbers. I can't trust any of it. Although it says I have 400. Grateful. Thank you. We've crossed over 400 subscribers today. Good dawning, Fatima. Fatima has a video out. If you want to watch, get your lawn mowed or mow some lawn, then you can watch Fatima's video this dawning. And we can mow some grass. And if you don't have a lawn to mow, it's kind of peaceful, actually, because I don't have a lawn to mow. So watching Fatima family mowing the lawn, I guess that's her husband, mowing the lawn and pulling weeds is kind of peaceful because I don't get to do that. So yeah, yes, YouTube is weird. Didn't used to be, but it just, even when I started, I mean, I only started 6-7 months ago, and all the numbers seem to line up, and you could kind of, now it doesn't make any, I don't trust any number that I ever see from YouTube. I assume I have 402 subscribers, but I don't know, and it's not even my subscribers, it's the universe's gift to me. And it's really to help them. But nonetheless, I don't know anymore. So I hope that you guys are having a great Friday. I'm at home because I have to go to work immediately after, and I have a double shift. So from here, I'm going to go make and because I'm the only one in the store, I can't really leave. So I'm going to go make like peanut butter and jelly sandwich after this, and take my vitamins and all that stuff that I'd either come back and do, or if I had a half a shift, it wouldn't be such a half day. It wouldn't be a big deal. So that's why we're here. And so welcome, everybody. Vivian, welcome. Good morning. Fatima, Angela, you guys are awesome. I am grateful you are all here. Mary, thank you. And so, yeah, we'll start off here by kind of grounding a little bit, do some centering. If you get up in the dawning and do you ground? That's the question I'm going to propose today. And you don't have to be outside or anything. It's just literally squaring yourself off and dropping that cord, whether the cord is through the floor or outside or through the concrete or whatever. You're dropping that cord into the earth and kind of popping yourself in a twisted so we're back in the frame, not that you're out of frame. Ooh, I like that. You look down and see a chat and you see preparing for greatness. Well, cheers to that. So grounding would be part of that, because if you're ungrounded, you're going to think that you're great. You could be way off into space there and think that you're great and be doing crazy stuff or what have you. But if you're coming from an ungrounded space, then whatever is going through you, in through you, may be a little off kilter, so to speak, if you're not grounded within it, or the energies may kick you off kilter too. So yeah, when you get up in the dawning, do you put your feet on the ground and ground and say you're grateful and kind of reframe yourself and take that moment? It's like we said the other day, are you getting up in the dawning and watching your phone news or are the phone news, or are you getting up and giving your energies to yourself, to your higher self, and to your universe? Or are you waking up and preparing for greatness like Millie, which is, damn, you can't really beat that energy in the morning no matter how you try. There you go. So if you can get up with that energy where every day you're preparing for greatness, blessed, because that's going to get you pretty far. Absolutely. Your energy is going to, whatever energy you wake up in, exactly. I'm almost, thank you, Millie. Morning affirmations. Yeah, exactly. What are you affirming in your universe? It's the same as, are you affirming phone news and this, that, or the other? Are you affirming that you're awesome, that you're source, and that whatever you choose, however you choose is right for you? That's the question. That's a good question. Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of a centering down here, centering in. So take a deep breath. I'm going to watch a whole bunch of these videos over the weekend, so learn to center a little bit better here. But we're going to imagine our weekend and imagine our Saturday and Sunday. Put into your Saturday and Sunday, when you're sitting there, close your eyes for just a quick moment. Unless you're driving, don't close your eyes. That would be a bad thing. It would definitely change your universe, that's for sure. So if you close your eyes, imagine your Saturday and your Sunday. What in your weekend do you want to accomplish? It's like we said last week. Don't miss your weekend. Don't let the emotions of this or that or anything else that's coming through in you that may be outside influences, or I have this bill to pay, but it's hanging out there. It's not in now, it's a weekend. So you don't generally owe any bills on the weekend. So if you have something that's out hanging, can you put it down for your weekend? Can you stay in space to create the most awesome weekend for yourself? Whatever else is going on, whatever else you might have to deal with on Monday, can you leave it till Monday and enjoy your Saturn day and your day of the sun? That's the question. So we're going to bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. And again, I'll keep this brief, but if you're new here, I count down to 5. It kind of centers me in the channeling. I'm a semi-conscious channeler, so if you see me open my eyes, we're not faking it. We're reaching out for like a cup or looking at the time. If I keep my eyes open too much, then the energies are too, unless I'm in a really totally dark room, then the energies are too much. Just the light gets to be too bright because too much energy is going on. It's kind of like when you're really tired and a low hung ceiling, you can start to squint in a low ceiling room. But you're not going to hit the ceiling, but your eyes are tired. I get that feeling. All right, so we're going to count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good dawning and welcome to Good Dawning with Mr. Floyd. And Mr. Floyd is Josh, of course. He is channeling Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, myself, through Josh to you. Good dawning and welcome. Josh was watching Bashar earlier. Daryl Anchor. Bashar is the rock star of the channelers. And he was saying something that made absolute sense and something we want to put to your universe. Because you are always worried, am I going to miss this or miss that? Or if I don't behave this way, then the universe won't give me. Or if I don't make this left turn at Albuquerque, so to speak, then I'm going to go in and go the wrong way and end up in the wrong place. Whatever it is in your universe, do not worry. Your universe is not going to let you miss what you are supposed to have. In your universe, if you take the left turn at Albuquerque, but it was supposed to be a right turn at Albuquerque, you still end up. You may have a detour, but you will end up where you need to be anyways. If that left turn was going to give you something amazing, and you were going to walk into a jackpot, so to speak, if you take the right turn, you will still walk into your jackpot. I want you to understand, because you walk around in this, I have to be, and my universe has to be, and if I am not in this, I'm going to miss out. My universe won't provide. There's nothing of the sort. Your universe is always providing. It is your smaller self that is feeling that thinking that your universe will not provide for you. It's your smaller self, your dense trauma body that is thinking that you are not worthy, or your universe, if you are not behaving properly, that your universe will not provide, or that if you don't make the left turn versus the right turn at Albuquerque, or you make the right turn when you should make the left, whatever it is, that your universe is, you're going to miss out. There's nothing you are going to miss out on. If you don't go to Fran's party, you make the wrong turn, you get a flat tire, you don't go to Fran's party, you might have missed out on Fran's party. But maybe Fran's party turned into a Bach craziness, or maybe somebody got injured, or maybe you would have fallen off a ladder or something at Fran's party. I have no idea. Or you would have gotten overly drunk. We hope you're not getting drunk. But if you go to Fran's party, you might have gotten violently drunk. So you were given a detour. So your universe did not put you through that. But there's nothing you have missed. You are not supposed to be at Fran's party if you got a flat tire on the way to Fran's party. This is a very important concept because you run around thinking that you are not worthy, or your universe has skipped you, or that because you didn't do this or that, you lost your worthiness. You can't lose your worthiness. You are sauce. Sauce is worthy of whatever sauce feels it's worthy of. You can beat your worthiness out of yourself and miss things. I want to repeat that. You can take your own personal worthiness out of yourself. And in that aspect, you might miss something because you are feeling unworthy. And so you are countering your universe in that aspect. But if you are letting go and saying, this is my plans, this is what is next in my frame. I have to go to, not Fran's party, but maybe Bob's party. So I missed Fran's party, but now I have to go to Bob's party on Sunday. He's having a barbecue. So I'm going to go to Bob's party. If you are feeling low and don't go to Bob's party, that is on you. It's not your universe. You do not miss Bob's party for any other reason than your personal self. You are set up. Your car had gas. You had your keys. You had an open space. You had your friends were going to be at Bob's for the barbecue. But you, in your smaller frame, your dense trauma body, felt unworthy and did not go. You can miss things in that manner. But if you are just going through your flow, living your universe on your daily basis, letting things come in and accepting what's coming into your universe, that's another thing. You can unaccept your universe, but then you are living in your own lie. And you could do that if you choose, but that's a heavy energy to carry around in your universe if you're in denial of what is right in front of you or your universe. But nonetheless, if you are centered in yourself and just go about your universe, you end up at Bob's party. Even if this, that, or the other, if you end up not at Bob's party, I want you to understand these things because you think you have missed out when you have not. Instead, you break your foot, God forbid, in favor for you. You break your foot and end up at the hospital versus Bob's party. There's a deeper reasoning for you not to have been at Bob's party. It's not that you missed Bob's party. You had the universe, you yourself too, had other plans that you didn't even subconsciously. There were other things in the ether that you had to deal with. You are not going to miss what is meant for you. It's going to show up the grander things in your life. I want to frame this in a bigger way. The grander things in your life, meeting the right person, falling in love, getting the right job. If you are out there actively looking for a job and have trust in your universe, these things will come into you no matter what. If you don't apply for any jobs, the universe cannot really give you a job. They may put somebody in your purview, in your frame, in your universe, who can say, hey, if you go to the website where I work, you can get a job. Or I own this company. I like you. I would encourage you to apply and we will interview you. You don't apply, then that is on you. You don't get the job. But if you apply and you don't get the job, then it still wasn't meant for you, but it was an exercise in learning that there are other opportunities maybe, or how to fill out the application properly. Whatever it is, there's still a reasoning behind it. Even you filling out the time that you spent filling out the application is time you would not have done other things. Maybe you would have been cooking instead and burnt your hand. Or maybe you would have been doing the dishes and broken a plate. Instead, you are filling out an application for a job you may or may not get, but for the energies that have come into your universe. Are you grabbing those energies that are coming into your universe as well? That's another question we want to ask you. Are you feeling small in your dense trauma body and ignoring it? You can do that if you want. We are still not going to miss what is supposed to be for you. The little things are maybe not supposed to always be for you. We want to frame this so you understand that when we think you are missing, I missed the phone call and I did not get to go to lunch with the group from work. Darn it, I was in the bathroom They are left. They said, we are leaving and we are going to lunch. We know you are on lunch and we forgot about you, but we are inviting you right now. And they are gone. You are not meant to have lunch then with them. See that for what it is. See your universe in a grander flow. See, and this is what Bashar was saying, and this is how it's activated through Josh. And Saint Germain wants to tell you exactly how what Bashar, not exactly, but through what Bashar was saying, because it made so much sense. You see your universe as a I am worthy, so it shows up. I am not worthy. The timing, I have to be on perfect timing, and this and that, and not at all. You do you and let your universe flow around you. Don't try to chase your universe. Stand here. You stand here and let the universe come around you. You are like the sun. Let things come into your orbit, so to speak. You are always trying to chase this or that. If you know what you want and you are carrying it as such, I am sus. I know I want love, for example. I want love, grand love. I trust that unconditional love. First off, if you are trusting in unconditional love, then you have to understand what unconditional love is. Do you have that unconditional love for yourself? It's like anything else in your universe. I trust in abundance. Okay, great. Can you see the abundance currently in your universe? Can you see the love that is already in your universe? If you cannot see the love, even for yourself, or from your higher self, or from Saint Germain or Archangel Raphael, even right now, we are giving you love. You are watching this. We are doing this out of an act of love for you. So can you see the love, per se, in your universe? Saint Germain, Josh could be sleeping right now, but he set himself up with Saint Germain to wake up in the dawning to give you these messages out of love. He put himself in a position where he is accountable. That's a big deal. Are you accountable in your universe? Where are you putting yourself in your positions to be accountable? So from your universe, then can you stand in frame and let it build itself around you instead of worrying that you've missed that? The traffic light, I missed that turn. I'm not going to get there. I'm going to miss the free stuff. It's only till 2 o'clock and it's 1:55. You missed the free stuff. Let your universe miss it. It wasn't for me. Go with your flow. Don't fight it. Don't sit there at 3 o'clock going, I should have been there by 2 o'clock. I missed it. I did not get the free samples of whatever. I did not get the free 2 liter or the free ice cream cone or whatever they are giving away, a donut day, so you get the free donut. Whatever it is in your universe, if you miss it, you miss it. Let that be. Stop fighting your universe, this, that, or the other. And you aren't even fighting it. You're picking things that you want to battle and not battle. You're picking, I like donuts. So I missed the free donut day at the donut shop because they closed at 2 o'clock. Darn it. And it's 2:15. And so you're going to beat yourself up till 3 o'clock over missing a free donut? Or are you going to go, the universe did for me what I cannot do for myself? A moment on the hips. On the lips is a moment on the hips, so to speak, in the belly. So I am better off not eating the donut. I wanted the donut, but the universe said, well, you showed up late, so the universe said no donut for you. But then what free could come into your universe later? You don't know. You are discounting your universe. If you miss one opportunity, and it's not an opportunity that you've missed, you weren't meant to have it. It did not show up in your frame. Keep that in mind. You drive yourself nuts. If it doesn't show up in your frame, it's not meant to be. If it doesn't show up, you go buy a car and you get turned down for the loan. We are sorry that you got turned down for the loan, but in the long run, that car was not meant for you at that moment from that dealership. You might find a better car. You might find Grandma Jane, who has a 2003 Kia that she has never driven, that has 5,000 miles, and she wants to give it to you for $1,000. May not be the ultimate car, but you take $1,000 car over paying $45,000, you would be insane not to, especially if you have $1,000 just laying around. So you don't know what your universe is going to provide for you outside of what you think you might have missed. Let your universe do its magic. Your job is to take care of what's in front of you as best as possible. And if you miss it, then you miss it. It's okay. It wasn't meant to be taken care of. I'm going to repeat that. Your job is to take care of what's in front of you. And if what's in front of you gets missed by a traffic light, or you get cut off by a train, so to speak, and you can't get there in time, or it doesn't happen, or gets canceled, or whatever in your unit, you get sick and you can't show up, whatever it was, the situation, the place, the person, the time, the event, you weren't supposed to be there. Deal with that. Take the sickness instead. That's what's supposed to happen. You are supposed to be sick instead. Josh got sick once. He had strep throat and did not go to Florida for a spring break with his dad to go see his grandfather. He had to stay home. He was a child, and so, it's what it is, but he had to stay home and deal with the disappointment. That's okay, because by the end of that, he got a goldfish. The goldfish helped to end the disappointment. It's not seeing his grandfather. He got to see his grandfather in the summer, just a few weeks later, so to speak. But he would not have gotten the goldfish had he not, and he was young, so the goldfish was exciting. So had he not gone to see his grandfather, he might have gotten the goldfish. What in your universe might replace what you think you have missed? For Josh, it was simply a goldfish, but that goldfish meant a lot to him, especially when he had the strep throat and could not see his grandfather. So these things work out in your universe if you allow it. This is why you could dovish off and think that the universe is against you. These things aren't working out for me. My life doesn't work out in my best. No, you just missed the appointment and you weren't supposed to have that job in the first place. That's it. There's a better job for you. You have to believe that too. You have to have that center in you that I missed that job. I missed the appointment. I missed the interview. Oh, well, so well. There's a better one for me. So what in your universe today can you say, okay, if I miss that, so be it, then I trust that there's better for me. Or if I don't show up there, or if I can't be on that telephone call, that Zoom video, whatever it is, I missed that YouTube video, I missed it live on the YouTube video. Guess what? You can always go rewatch it you could watch it in rewind, or you can watch it in the replay. Your universe will always give you options as well. We are not going to leave you hanging. And if you truly look back, and I want you to truly look back into your universe, have you ever really been left hanging? Have you ever had a situation, even in planes, trains, I'm going to use an old movie here as an example. Planes, trains, and automobiles, they were left hanging 800 different ways. They left hanging, the train broke down, and they had to take a bus, and then they had to rent a car, and the car wasn't in the spot, and then he lost his paperwork crossing a runway, and all this stuff. But his universe did not let him down. He made it home for Thanksgiving. And you know what else happened? He had a friend who was homeless, who was lost in his universe, who he was able to frame up and bring into his universe for Thanksgiving. Well, can you give thanks for what may be coming in that you don't even know, for situations that are happening for you? Not to you, but for you. In your universe today, bring this back into your today, because we are talking about, when we do these good dawnings with Mr. Floyd, we are trying to find in your universe where we can help you to find your day and make it better, where you are not dervishing so much, being in your dense trauma body, where we are giving you options, and where we are hoping to open up so that you can see that it's not all that bad. You're a source on planet Earth. It's an amazing thing when you really think about the physics of what is going on here. You are the energy of everything compacted into a flesh body, working in its own toroidal field, in a larger toroidal field, in 3D that doesn't truly even kind of exist, but yet it does. And it exists in a trillion different ways. Not only are you here now, but you're here, just like in the Bagel movie, in every different way possible, in every different timeline. This is the timeline that you are conscious of. Now, can you pull yourself from the other timelines? You bet your ass. That's what the things we are going to discuss, is you pulling your higher self out of your higher timelines and merging yourself in your higher timelines. That we'll save that for another time. That is a humongous topic, something that could take many videos to touch on. But what we are trying to get you at is stop playing small, stop seeing small, stop worrying. Let your day flow. Today is Friday. Are you going to fry something today? Ha ha ha. But today is Friday. So in your Friday, today, look at your universe. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Examine your day. Just go do a quick smooth over in your mind. Just throw it on paper, so to speak, and see it. Your day. What in your day could you miss and still survive? And knowing that your universe has got your back. Just know that. Your universe has got your back. All those plans on your sheet there, your universe is co-conspiring with everything that you are seeing that you need to do on this Friday or your Saturn or Sunday. So keep that in mind. Slow yourselves down. Don't worry so much about you didn't make dinner, this didn't happen. It's all right. A lot of this is you are planning and expecting. The expectations will kill you. I'm going to repeat that. Your expectations of your universe, what you expect versus what you allow versus what happens. Allow meaning that you accept in you allow, you are allowing for the energies. You are not fighting the energies. Is a humongous difference. So from your end, slow down, let go. Let your day be. You don't make you miss that text, retext it and say, I apologize. But you didn't miss that text. You are meant to be everything. Think of it's not scripted, but think of your life as everything happens as it's meant to be. Period. Nothing more. Whatever it is. And if you think you miss something, you see your opportunity driving off. You meet somebody and they say, poof, and they get in and you have a disagreement, whatever, and it could have been the greatest opportunity of your life and they drive off. Trust your universe. There are other opportunities. And you can't see this. This is why it gets hard. There are reasons why that opportunity drove off that you will never know, but this is why you have to trust. It's not easy. If you are one number off on winning the lottery, can you trust that there are better abundance for you nonetheless? Are you going to run around going, darn it, that was so close. I was just one number off on winning the lottery. I've been gypped. My universe is showing me that I'm really close to abundance. Nobody gets just four of the numbers, so I still get the $100, but I did not get six of the numbers. But I got four, so I get the $100. But I still have more abundance than I had before. I trusted my universe to bring me even more abundance. That's the thing. The energies are going to match what you trust as well to an extent. We are going to give you what you need, but if you trust at a higher level, you trust up here, you get up here. If you trust down here, we'll give you what you trust on in the level of where you trust down here. If we may give you a higher things in your universe, but if you are like, oh, that was a fluke, my universe doesn't normally give me awesomeness, then you're going to get less awesomeness. It's all about matching your energies as well. Your universe is a mirror of your energies. The energies that you are expressing from yourself, the love that you, for example, the love that you have for yourself is going to be mirrored in the love of people in your universe. The centeredness you have in yourself, the trust in your universe, the trust in your abundance is going to be measured in the abundance in your universe. So keep all that in mind. We're not going to keep this too much longer, but in your Friday, your Saturday, and your Sunday this week, Saint Germain is not going to be we are not doing a one-on-one, where we could do a one-on-one, but we are not doing good dawnings on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. So in your universe, when you get up on your Saturday and your Sunday, center yourself. Don't reach for your phone news or your Microsoft news or whatever infotainment in a box they want to give you. Don't watch that. You can watch that, but take it with a humongous grain of salt. Do not take it all as rote, like they are saying this, and oh my gosh, that's absolutely the fact. Nonetheless, when you get up in your Saturday and your Sunday, don't give them your energies. Center on yourself, trust in your universe. I recommend, Saint Germain would recommend writing out your day, trusting that whatever on your plate that gets taken care of is what was meant to get taken care of. Whatever appointments you show up, unless you're purposely ditching your appointment or purposely not doing something, or purposely dragging your ass so you don't show up on time to something. There's a difference between you missing it because you had no control and you purposely sabotaging something or missing it on your own for either lack of worthiness. I am not going to the baseball game. I don't feel worthy for the free ticket. I'm going to sit at home and pout. You can do that if you want. Then you are choosing that. But if you are going, I am grateful to go to the baseball game and it is free and amazing, I'm going to take the train downtown, and then the train is canceled or the train is broken, it doesn't show up. Trust that you aren't meant to go to the baseball game. It's as simple as that. You can be disappointed, sure, but understand that your universe has a higher purpose. You might go home and get the greatest phone call of your universe that you would not have been able to take while you are sitting at the baseball game doing nothing but watching baseball, although you can be very centered at a baseball game because you're outside in the sun and all that. But nonetheless, you get the idea. We aren't going to go much further. Let your day be your day. Let what you end up doing be, and let what you miss, understand that. Accept that, and let your universe flow. Stop trying to dovish through your universe in your trauma body and let the flow happen in your light body. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled. We love you. We know you love yourself because you are watching this. Can you love yourself even if you make the wrong turn and think that you are screwing things up and you are not? Can you love yourself if you miss an appointment or you miss an opportunity? Can you not beat yourself up? Can you trust your universe to replicate that opportunity at another time that's more perfect for you? Maybe even a better opportunity will show up. Can you trust? It's the trust that allows for these things to happen. If you have absolute distrust, and you start telling your universe, these things don't happen, I miss these things, and then nothing good ever comes of it. You might get another opportunity, but you could also create nothing good ever comes of it. So keep all of that in mind. But what you are truly meant to miss, you will never miss. Nonetheless, nothing. Even if you want to dovish your way through, it's still going to come back into your frame until you grab it because it's meant for you. So we are going to keep pitching like a baseball player. We're going to keep pitching that ball at you until you finally grab your glove and stick it up there and catch the ball. If the ball keeps hitting the ground and you keep missing the opportunity, if it's meant for you, eventually you will grab the ball and hold it in your hand. Releasing transmission. All right, there we go. So this is kind of a bounce off of what Bashar was saying earlier. It's listening, yeah, it's trusting in your universe. The biggest thing that I've noticed in general is that people don't trust in your universe. And I did it myself. And so I missed this. It's all over. I'm done. That's it. It's all going to fall apart from here. Not the case. Trust. Let go. All right. We're going to keep this here. I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you. In your weekend here, can you trust that whatever you end up doing, whatever you had planned is you had planned, but whatever you end up doing is what was meant. Whatever happens is really what was meant. Go through the chat here real quick. All right, let's see here. Dr. Joe Dispenza healed himself from spinal injuries close to death. Let's see. Friday is Venus Day. I did not know that. I'm going to watch RJ Spina live on YouTube at 1, reading from his book. I'm not familiar with him. Like Dr. Okay, so who's this Dr. RJ Spina? He healed himself from spinal. Oh, wow, that's amazing. It's like a music guy I listened to, Larry Carlton. He got shot in the back and was paralyzed almost. And he did it 2 years later. He came out with he was supposed to play guitar. He came out with a new album, and amazing. So that's an amazing deal. Anybody who can come back from a spinal injury, and that's just absolutely amazing. All right, have a blessed weekend, everybody. Love you. Thank you. We'll be here Monday again at 8:33 Mountain, 10:33 Eastern, 7:33 Pacific. And like, share, subscribe, pass this on. And I'm grateful we're at 402 on the way to 500. Slow and steady wins the race, eh? Grateful. Love you. Thank you. Stay awesome and have a blessed day. See you in the next.